You know that feeling when you're standing at baggage claim, waiting for your suitcase to come down the conveyor belt, and you just know it's going to be your turn any second? Your bag will be the one that comes out last, or maybe it won't come out at all. That's how I felt the first time I traveled internationally alone. I had this perfect dream trip planned, sunny beaches, a cute little Airbnb with a view, all the excitement in the world. But when I landed, I wanted the baggage claim like everyone else, and waited, and waited, and waited some more. I watched as every other bag seemed to appear, one by one, and it felt like mine had just disappeared into thin air. I checked the baggage area. I asked the attendants. They were kind, but in that calm, practiced way you get when they know there's nothing they can do. My bag? Nowhere to be found. I won't lie. I started to panic. At that moment, I realized something. My whole trip was depending on this one suitcase. All my clothes, toiletries, essentials were in that one bag. I hadn't packed anything in my carry-on because I didn't think I'd need to. I thought, it's just a short flight. It's fine. Nothing's going to go wrong. But here I was in a foreign country with no backup plan. No bag, just me and a sense of dread. So, what did I do next? I went to the counter, filed a claim, and crossed my fingers. But here's where things took an unexpected turn. A few days passed and still no sign of the bag. I had to buy a new wardrobe, toiletries, everything. It wasn't cheap. It was inconvenient. But what really hit me was that I wasn't alone in this mess. I had travel insurance, something I'd honestly never paid much attention to until I was standing there with zero clothes, no toiletries, and a growing sense of helplessness. At the time, I wasn't sure what my insurance could actually do. You hear the term travel insurance, and it sounds like a fancy safety net, but does it actually work when you need it? Turns out it does. Aura's Insure, the travel insurance I had chosen, I know, random plug, but stay with me, helped me get reimbursed for the extra expenses. They covered the cost of the things I had to buy to survive those days without my luggage, and honestly, it was a relief. But it wasn't just about the money. It was about peace of mind. Because that feeling of standing there, not knowing what would happen next, is something I hope no one ever has to experience. It's the kind of stress that can easily ruin a trip. But because I had travel insurance, I didn't have to stress about the what-ifs when I was already dealing with everything else. So here's the thing. If you're like me, and you think you're fine without it, I'm here to tell you that this stuff actually works. I'm not trying to sell you anything here, but I am sharing what saved me. Aura's Insure wasn't just about money, it was about having someone there when everything else was falling apart. If you're traveling, especially somewhere where you're far from home, just think about it. Travel insurance can be your safety net. It's not just for canceled flights or medical emergencies. Sometimes it's just about knowing that when things go south, you've got backup. I know I'll never travel again without it. The peace of mind alone? Worth it. So if you haven't already, maybe give it a look. Don't let a bad situation turn into a nightmare. Trust me on this one.